This is Rock Nation, pledge your allegiance.
30 across the 20, he's going to score. Downfield, does he have the gas? Now he cuts back on the 20, look at that. Takes the shake.
We gon' run this town.
Hello and welcome. My name is Donald Tucker. In an effort to continue to provide for our students and connect families across the country, this year we are taking our efforts to a whole new level. Our commitment to the district's children is unwavering. We believe that athletics plays a vital role in the personal growth, character development, and overall well-being. That's why we need your help today. By partnering with us, you become an integral part our journey to empower and uplift these young athletes. Visit our website, www.springdaleathleticfoundation.org, where you can find out more information about our organization, our impact, and how you can help support. So I invite you to stand with us, partner with the Springdale Athletic Foundation, and be a part of something truly special. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of our district kids and ensure that Springdale sports continues to set the standards in athletics across the state.
Shot on the way, and good!
When you order Domino's online, we'll give you a free pizza to use for a future pizza emergency. So you'll have an emergency pizza. A free pizza when you need it most.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
The March 2024 Springdale Spotlight winner.
The February 2024 winner of Springdale Spotlight.
I was the winner of the May 2024 Springdale Spotlight.
I'm the Springdale Spotlight winner of Summer 2024.
Use the hashtag Springdale Family when posting about the great things happening in our school.
You could win a prize pack just like this.
So don't forget, take it and tag it.
And you may be the next winner.
Hashtag
Springdale
Family.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
If you need that love, support, somebody to push you, to tell you can do it, I would tell them to come to Pam Transportation. It's a family here. It's not just a regular company. They will look after you. They will show you that you are important, you are welcome here.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Number 44, Colton Carver.
Good evening and welcome to the 72nd annual Springdale Kiwanis Kids Day football game. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm Donald Tucker, riding shotgun as he does for the last 13-ish years.
My first year doing the Kiwanis was 2008. It's before the renovation here in the old rickety press box.
Yeah.
The one with the hole in the floor.
I was going to say you had to straddle the hole.
Well.
Zach Arns, voice of the Springdale Bulldogs right there.
Yeah, right here at our place. Gerald Williams looks great tonight. Weather's giving us a nice break. A little humid, but low 80s. So the young men that'll be out there won't be under too much pressure. It'll be fun. And we're going to start. We start with the big boys, 5th and 6th grade, to start this thing off. Blue and the white, and was watching them during the warm-ups. 2 totally different teams. Looks blue's going to run a lot of option. Looks like the white's going to run a lot of spread. Should be fun. Should be get a good game out of this one.
Yep. These are the gladiators. We say it every. There's such a big progression from 1st and 2nd grade to 3rd and 4th, and then you get to 5th and 6th, and these guys mean business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this is the last year where it's fun and games. Then you're going into junior high, and you're going to be playing. If you're at Southwest or you're at Central or you're over at Sonora Lakeside, it becomes serious. And you're still out there having fun, but it counts when you start to when you come out of this and head forward. So, last night during the 3rd and 4th grade, we noticed the uptick in tempo. This is going to be this is going to look like a football game you'd see on a Friday night.
Absolutely. Well, the weather's nice. We appreciate you guys tuning in. The 72nd annual Springdale Kiwanis Kids Day football. I'm going through the program here, and listen. The fact of the matter is there's a lot of people that make this possible. Springdale Kiwanis is obviously number one, but presenting sponsor for the 72nd annual Kiwanis Kids Day football game is Raising Cane's. I love Raising Cane's.
Absolutely. You get me some cane sauce, I put it behind my ears, go on a date.
60% of the time it works
every time.
Gold sponsor is Mullican Agency. The silver sponsor is Storms Orthodontics, Arkansas Children's Hospital. Bronze sponsors for this year is C.R. Crawford Construction, Community Clinic, Renewal, Hawaiian Brothers, Cross Church, Lennar, McDonald's, Byrider, Modern Mission. Have you been to Modern Mission?
Yes, I've had a 14-year-old talk trash to me at Modern Mission.
After Modern Mission, how many days were you hurting?
Oh my God! At my age, I still feel it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is a physical workout for us older folks.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Buffington Homes, appreciate those guys there. Intrust Bank. G. Nichols. Schubert Mitchell Homes. Those are the bronze sponsors. Lots of advertisers. They make this thing possible. We'll talk about them. You guys, if you would, please support them. They support these kids. And if you're not supporting kids, what are you doing?
Yeah, here we go. You see them come out into the huddle. Coaches on the sidelines for this. No coaches on the field. They're out there. It's 11 on 11, and they know what to do.
Yep. My team has the ball to start. Dusty Graham, head coach. Tim Graham, assistant. Rowan Graham, Wrigley Graham, Greer Graham.
A lot of Grahams on that side.
Yep. Oh, you can't do that. Pitch to the outside, looking for the edge. Defense shakes 2 off, cuts it back in. Okay, what I saw here is a missed tackle. He gets up and makes the tackle.
Absolutely. That's Ryland Foster on the carry. Blue just keeps stringing him out. Ryland's big. That's a big young man, so you just want to keep him going east-west.
Yep.
Don't want him getting his shoulders squared. We do have flag down, so they're going to, I guess they're going to get the offsides there. And, little nerves here early.
Over eagerness penalty.
Right. Some of these young men were probably here last night. Got to watch other guys play. You're sitting there waiting for your turn, chomping at the bit to get going, and just gotta, as our coaches used to say, hold your water.
Hold your water.
Yes, but I still don't know what that means, but it is what it is.
It is. Wide at the line of scrimmage. There's the snap. Pitch again, same play. Right-hand side looking for the edge. Gets to the line of scrimmage, picks up the first down, and he's off to the races. Crosses the 40. Crosses the 20. The 10. Touchdown. Second play for the white team.
Ryland Foster going 70 yards. And look, he made something out of nothing.
Yeah.
He was pinned in on that sidelines. He made a little stutter, and boom, down the sidelines, and you're on your way to the end zone. Get 6 on the board for the white team.
That is crazy.
That is a that's just a ball player making a play, and that's look. Here you see the replay here. Right here, he hits the Jets, and man,
he's gone.
Yeah, he is.
He has a different gear than everybody else.
Yes,
Even
he
the
does.
referee couldn't keep up.
Look at that. Yeah, he's off to the races. Funny seeing a 50 run down the field, but you know what?
Hey, whatever
gets you in the end zone.
White team at the line of scrimmage for the conversion. And the defense is going to jump off sides. It's a free play. He's going to go right up the middle and try to earn it the hard way, but he is not going to make it. They'll get a do-over. Well, he did pick up the flag, so I'm not sure what's going on.
So there you go, 6-0. Good first drive. We're going to back them up here a little bit, and now the Blues going to get the football and get an opportunity to try and answer this. And that's in a game where you have limited possessions and a running clock, that's what you're looking for.
Right.
I got a feeling next time White gets the ball, it's going to be a lot of number 50 there, Ryland Foster.
Well, as you saw and you talked about, we saw in the replay, the defense did a great job of stringing them to the sidelines, right? But in several times, it was almost contained, and he did a good job of just getting out of the edge.
Can't give him the seam, especially somebody that fast. You just can't give them the seam. And if they see daylight, boom, they're gone.
Blue at the line of scrimmage. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
I love the 4 wide. 4 wide, 5th grade football. I don't think we ran 2 wide receivers when I was in 5th grade. I don't think we knew how.
Well, their quarterback was terrible. Who's the quarterback?
That was me.
Drop back. He's going to keep it up the middle. There is a seam.
Jake Helms on the carry, yeah. And that, you know what, that's a good answer. First play of the drive, you get 6 yards. Keep the or 5 yards in this case. Keep those sticks moving. You stay ahead of the chains.
Well, I like the thought process. Spread them out, run it right up.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a numbers game. Anybody that's playing the college football game on your Xbox or your PS5 knows that. You got more guys in you got more of your guys in that area. Run it, if not, throw it. Go 4 wide again.
Hands it off. It's outside. It's going to be a foot race.
Look at this.
Oh, he stays on his feet. Look at that.
It's Cohen Walker all the way to the end zone. He had a big game last year. No flags on the play.
70-yard touchdown.
70-yard touchdown run. So now we've got big play.
Back to back.
Big play. Now you're getting into that 2-point game. Your 2-point game needs to be on point here.
Here's the replay.
Man, look at this. I mean, that's just speed. You're just outrunning pursuit angles.
Towing the line. Wow. Great shot by the Springdale Athletic Foundation live.
Absolutely. Look at that. So now 2-point conversion becomes important. Yeah. Now you've evened it up. Now you'd like to get the lead, and then you play that game. This could be one of those shootouts. Where we get into the 30s, a running clock here, we got 14 and a half to go. Get your possession and maximizing your possessions becomes incredibly important.
It's building up to whoever scores last wins.
Those are our favorite games.
In motion. Hands it off in the jet sweep.
Did he get in?
He did.
He did?
Wow.
Nice play there. That's Kellen Wishon.
Wishon falling forward and getting the extra 2-point conversion. That's going to put it up. 2 points. Blue 8, White 6, taking a quick break, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Cassie Lloyd, the head volleyball coach at Harbor High School, and without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Brandy Davis, girls basketball coach at Central Junior High. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feet program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Welcome back. White team with the ball. We cut back from commercial. We did not want you guys to miss some of this because they could score at any play. Pitches it. Bottom of the screen, split and one. High tackle, but that's going to catch him for about a yard gain.
Yeah. That's good defense. There's Foster on the carry again. I feel like we're going to see a lot of that. Blue defense kind of corralling him. You got to keep him hemmed in. You can't give him that little seam and let him get to the corner. Like we talked about last night, if you can get to the hash marks with a little bit of seam, with speed, you can get to the edge and you can outrun folks.
Yeah.
But with the 5th and 6th graders, you can actually run between the tackles. You got to block it up, but you can run between the tackles a little bit.
So white team comes to the line of scrimmage. Blue team has the lead. White team has the ball. Can't tell if that's trips to the bottom or. Rolls out, naked bootleg. He's going to keep it. And he's going to get tackled at the original line of scrimmage.
It's Wishing with the tackle. He scored the 2-point conversion. Declan Helms on the carry. And now, you got a 3rd and 10. This is your best play. If you get 7, maybe you think about it. Otherwise, you're going to wind up kicking the football. And Blues kind of gotten their arms around this a little bit. You feel like momentum surging in their direction.
3rd and 10, 11-28.
Big number 70, Zamian Horton checking in the middle of that defense. You were a defensive tackle. That's a man. If you control that area of the field, you're going to win a lot of football games.
That's right. Well, if you had somebody who could tackle, that was
well. Sometimes you get lucky. Guys fall over you.
I take good pictures though. There's a snap. Pitches it, going to the outside. He's got to go deep and gets wrapped up. Great tackle.
Jake Helms with the tackle. Try to get that thing where you bounce it again and you're giving ground and wind up losing
10 yards.
Yeah, they're going to lose a bunch on this one. Yeah, back to the 15. So yeah, you're going to kick it. After Blue, you're pretty happy with that. 3 and out. You had the lightning strike there, and it's just one of those deals you can't give up that much ground because guys like Helms can track you down. It's good form tackle too. You got the head on the right side of the ball, grab the waist, drag him down. Our coaches used to call it playing dead. You grab him, you just become dead weight. Drag him down, especially if you're a smaller guy. That's a good play, but now Blues got great field position, 50-yard line, clock running 10 minutes to go. They can take their time.
Well, it only took them 2 plays last time.
That's true.
So 1st and 10 for Blue at the 50, 9:58 to go in the first half. First game of tonight's 4 games. There's a snap, short side of the field. It's a pitch.
Tackle.
Great tackle, 2-yard gain. Run a little option.
Great tackle there. I think that was Owen Apple or Giovanni Bison in there making the stop. But, I mean, they stop. The first one stands them up. Second one comes in, cleans them up, makes the 2-yard gain. Like the option look there. Little left-handed pitch. You got to get your thumb. You take your thumb, flip it down on the pitch. I mean, these are not basic plays they're running.
No.
Love this.
Quarterback keeps.
Oh, good hit.
Back to the line of scrimmage. losing his footing.
Jack Fitzgerald with the tackle there, and that brings up 3rd down and 8. This game's sort of settled in here. We're gonna have a good one.
Good adjustments on the defense, both sides of the ball.
Yeah. You know, and you get that first drive out of the way, get kind of the jitters out.
Well, 70, 75-yard run will do that.
Yeah, it will. You know, you get a 75-yard sprint in you, everything sort of settles down.
It does. 3rd and 8 for the blue team. There's the snap. There's the pass. Here's
look at this.
Rattle. Outside. Gets to the 40, gets the first down, plus 2 more.
Wow. I haven't seen the hook and ladder since 1982. What a play. And that's, again, in a couple of weeks, you got that play into your playbook. That's a terrific play. This is great. Look at this. You got to make the catch. Wishing makes the pitch, and here comes Walker.
And listen, an important part of that was the downfield block.
Absolutely. You get the first down to the 38-yard line. Look, you're pulling out all the stops here on the second drive of the ball game.
Yeah. Well,
Good, give the white defense some credit. I mean, that's not a play you see all the time, to be able to recover, to react, recover and react to the pitch, because your instinct is to go after the ball. You don't see the pitch man coming.
Yeah, it's easy to bite on the ball first. Fumbles it, picks it back up. Back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's Wyatt Robinson on the tackle. Really, I mean, they're flying to the ball, pursuing very, very well. You know, nice play there by Wishing to pick up the ball. You know, that thing bounces around. It's oblong. It takes funny bounces.
Second down and 10 for Blue.
Yep, clock running, about 6:40 to go, and Blue taking their time. And they've got, I don't know what their field goal kicker's range is here, but have we had a field goal made?
No. No field goals, 2-point conversion.
And that white defense is really tough.
Yeah, they're aggressive.
It's Ben Carter on the carry on that little wingback reverse. That white defense, man, swarming. They've tried, the reverse stuff. They tried the hook and ladder, use that aggressiveness against them. The white defense just not biting on it.
Yeah, very well coached. Those guys have good discipline because they're doing their job, and they're not falling for the trick plays or the out of ordinary plays.
Well, I'm curious on 3rd down and 7 here to see what Blue pulls out. They've got, they obviously have spent a lot of time on this offensive playbook.
Right. Somebody's got to come up. Reed, left-hand side, he's going to pick up 3.
That defense is tough. 75 down there. Eli Medina, bottom of that pile, and you know what? 4th down and 5. They've tried, they've tried the wide plays, tried to use their speed.
Fourth down, 4th and a half, or excuse me, 5 yards. Calling a timeout. We're going to take it with them, folks. Blue team 8, white team 6, 72nd annual Springdale Kiwanis Kids Day football. We'll be back right after this.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Welcome back. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm Donald Tucker. He's Zach Arns, and this is the 72nd annual Springdale Kiwanis Kids Day football game. First game of 4 tonight. This is the Gladiators, 5th and 6th graders.
Yep. Playing like Gladiators. This is high-level football here. Just under 5 minutes to go here. 8-6, 4th down and 5 coming up. I'm very curious to see what they're going to pull out of their bag of tricks.
4th down and 5.
Some wishing on. Now they're going to pull him back off.
Here we go.
A jet sweep.
You got it.
Yeah, he did.
First down for Blue. They're going to have the ball 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
It's KJ Nicholas on the carry. You get the first down, and again, it's just using that speed, creating natural seams, going wide. You get the first down, and now with 4:30 to go, you can kind of take your time here, bleed the clock a little bit, but you got to punch it in the end zone here and make this thing worth it. Because remember, Blue gets the ball to start the second half.
I'm a little bit disappointed in the play. I was really expecting like super duper something deep in the playbook.
Sometimes simple.
I mean, effective. It worked.
To quote Gus Malzahn, who coached here at Springdale, as simple as fast. And they may have found something there with the jet sweep.
I am fast, that's for sure. Outside edge. Cut it back, still on his feet. Whew. And here comes the white swarm.
Walker with the carry. That tell you what, they're fighting out on the perimeter. You're seeing a lot of hand fighting between the defensive backs and the wide receivers. Guys, getting their little tug of the jersey. You knew about holding tug of the jersey. Guys and men, they're fighting now. 3.5 minutes to go. We're getting down to that crunch time here at the end of the first half.
2nd and 5 for Blue. Just inside the red zone. There's a snap. Pitch outside. Look at that containment. Turns back into the pursuit.
Play.
That's a great defensive play by the White team.
Sebastian Hartley, first one there, number 2. Turns it back inside. The rest of that defense, White defense is tough.
Yeah.
They're kind of put in a bad spot here, with ball at the 50-yard line, and they have made this really, really difficult for Blue. I feel like we're going to see one of those jet sweeps here.
So 3rd and long. 9 to go, 21-yard line.
They're going to spread them out here. They have shown the ability to throw the ball a little bit. Here comes Rashawn again. On the near side hash mark.
There's a snap. Quarterback keeps
look
at
a
a
great play.
Oh, still on his feet.
Good run. Good strong run, but your defensive end, your weak side defensive end didn't fall for the fake because they're trying to get you to collapse so that Helms can get outside. He stayed home, which is what you're taught to do. And now it's going to be 4th down and 5.
Gotta check. I'm not sure Dusty Graham and the rest of the Grahams are responsible for this deep White defensive team because that's.
And they're in there fighting. I mean, this is a huge play here. We get 90 seconds to go here in the first half, and they've made this difficult. They got the ball at just the 6-minute mark, so it's taken almost 5 minutes to go about 30-something yards, 32 yards. They've made this difficult.
Well, what I've noticed, the deeper they get, the closer Blue gets to the end zone, the tougher the White defense plays.
Now they're going to switch up. They're going to put Rashawn at the quarterback spot.
Keeps it up the middle.
I don't think he got there.
Nope, he did not. He's short a yard.
What a stand by the white defense. I mean, they're going to be thrilled with this.
6 seconds, they call a timeout with 44 seconds left. We're going to take it with them, folks. Don't go anywhere. We got the end of the first half coming at you right after this.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Welcome back, folks. Donald Tucker, Zach Arns, Gerald Williams, Bulldogs Stadium for the 72nd annual Springdale Kiwanis Kids Day football. You're watching it live right here on Springdale Athletic Foundation YouTube.
First time all day the sun's been out.
It's gonna get a little muggy out there.
Probably. It was a little humid on the way in here. But, you know, as the sun goes down, it'll level off. Should be a great night. Then they flip the lights on, and here we go. That's right. Won't be long until we're doing this on Friday nights.
Literally today.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's like 4 weeks from today. Wow. Crazy. Look at this.
Splits the seam. Finds a little open area, picks up 4 yards.
Smashing Hartley there on the carry. And those are simple plays that can get you big. You know, if they can pop big for you.
Well, not only that, but it gets you have to respect the run in the middle.
Absolutely.
Which opens up the outside at that point.
And that feels like the next step here is you run that play, you keep it, you either head up the middle or back to the weak side and see if you can use that aggressiveness against the defense.
Oh. Don't think that's allowed. White scoops it up. Yeah, I think that's going to...
Well, you should get an untimed down here if it's against blue. We'll see what comes out of it. So you should get one untimed down, if I'm thinking of my rules correctly, which is always dicey.
Got a first down.
And you should get one untimed down. So whatever you got in the back of the playbook, this is where you pull it out.
I think what you're saying is a flea flicker.
No, I don't like the I'm not huge on the ball being passed between players behind the line of scrimmage. If you're going to take it, throw it, or get it to your fastest guy and see if you can outrun everybody.
Okay.
Too many things can go wrong. Uh-oh.
That's the play.
Yeah, it looks like Hartley was supposed to come in motion. Yep. You see that fly sweep that we saw on the first play of the series, and that should be the last play of the first half. Good first half.
Great first half. 8-6, Blue in the lead. Don't go anywhere, folks. We got the cheerleaders for Kiwanis coming up right after this quick break.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
All right, ladies, here comes your music.
Golden the deep and the thick, so I click the doors, like the
Ladies and gentlemen, your Kiwanis Kids Day Spirit Squad.
Hi, this is Zach Arns, the voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Are you looking for a new career? Would you like to become a professional truck driver? The CDL Training School in Tawnytown, Arkansas is now opened and accepting new students. You can earn your CDL in just 3 short weeks with employment after you finish school, and PAM Transport will cover your tuition. You will train in the same equipment you will drive once you earn your CDL. Plus, students also receive a $100 weekly stipend during training. Don't wait another minute. Call PAM Transport today. 888-498-2549. That's 888-498-2549.
My name is Eric Burnett. I am the Assistant Athletic Director for the Springdale School District. I am so grateful for your donations to the Fuel and Feet program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Chris Wood, Assistant Athletic Director of the Springdale School District. It's because of the generosity of people like you, we are able to fully support the Fuel and Feed program. For this, we thank you and appreciate your help. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
I'm Jason Jones, principal at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I am Paul Gree, principal at Harbor High School. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale School Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Hi, I'm Mary Jordan. Springdale Public Schools is launching a free weekly podcast called Springdale Today, which will feature news relevant to Springdale families. Springdale Today will feature educational news, district staff and students, as well as influential members of the Springdale community. I hope you'll join us as the free Springdale Today podcast premieres Wednesday, September 11th at noon on YouTube and your favorite podcast app. I look forward to chatting with you more about what's happening in Springdale today.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good. But Car-Mart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car, a 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Car Mart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
The 72nd annual Kiwanis Kids Day here at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium in Springdale. A lot of scoring early. That was Ryland Foster on a 75-yard touchdown run. That was answered by Cohen Walker here. This is a nice run right down the sidelines, tight ropes it, stays in bounds, and that was the scoring in the first half. Those 2 touchdowns plus the 2-point conversion. And we've got ourselves, and here's the with Sean on the 2-point conversion. We got ourselves an 8-6 ball game as we get ready to start the second half. Brad Spurlock, voice of the Harbor Wildcats, now joining us here as we look at some of the highlights here, and we're getting ready to start the second half. It's going to be blue ball. They will open with the football. Great defensive stand there. I know you've been kind of watching this. White defense has been tough throughout the first half. Here comes that hook and ladder again. Walker's run out of bounds on the near side will get across the 30-yard line out to about the 32, so a 7-yard pickup. That seems to be one of the plays that they're willing to go to, try and get Cohen Walker to the outside.
You guys talked about that at the beginning of the game when they did that first hook and ladder. Defense commits to the ball, and then we saw right there number 28, Apple Owen. He was able to track him down, push him out of bounds. Got about a 7-yard gain on that one.
Good first play here on first down. Always want to stay ahead of the sticks. Now it'll be second down. We'll call it 3. Clock running here, 19:25 to go in the ball game. 6, now they're going to throw it. Helms looking for Wishon. He is wide open, 49-yard line, and he is on his way to the 20, the 10. Touchdown Blue. They'll strike quickly. They're going to go up 14-6 and on a long pass play. 68 yards from Helms to Wishon.
Wishon, when he lined up, see the highlights here as he goes. He gets right behind the defense. Defense started looking in the backfield. Wide open, perfect pass. Great catch.
Not the easiest thing to do, looking up into the sun, which is out for the first time here all day in Springdale. And what a long pass play, 68 yards, going to give you the 14-6 lead. Now an all-important 2-point conversion, try and get you up 2 scores.
Gives them time just to get resettled again. They had a long run. Defense had a long run trying to chase him down. Did not succeed in getting the tackle. So they're trying to catch their breath here for this 2-point conversion.
Helms straight ahead. He's going to walk into the end zone. So the 2-point conversion is good. And now the blue team with a lightning strike on the first possession makes it 16-6. And Brad, now You've been in the spot. I've been in the spot. Now, if you're the white team here, you've got to answer, and you got to answer quickly.
Got to answer right back. And once again, we saw this first half. 2 plays, score. Now we'll see if the white can do the same thing on their next possession. See if they can score right away to answer what we just saw.
Yeah, they've been tough here in the first half. You don't expect to see, just the rocket back and just throw it as far as you can on the second play of the second half. But that's what Blue does. That's what this is. This is one. Donald and I were talking about the first half. We thought this game would get into the 30s. Still has the potential. But now, if you're the white team here, you have to score.
And during the halftime, these coaches probably saw this is what worked, this is what we liked, and so that was probably one thing they saw first. The hook and ladder, able to get that wide receiver back behind the defense. So now the white's going to be taking over here.
Yeah, they'll take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Their offense in the first half revolves around number 50, Ryland Foster. He had the big long touchdown run. Other than that, Blue's done a nice job sort of hemming them in and keeping them sort of bottled up here. Now they're going to have to open things up a little bit, get some points on the board, try and keep pace. Good ground shot there. So we look at these young men as we get ready for the first snap for the white team in the second half. Foster is the deep back. Declan Helms is your quarterback. Out there directing traffic. They get everybody lined up. Here we go. First snap of the second half coming up. Try a little inside handoff. That's not going anywhere. Jackson Helms blows that one up, and it's going to be second down. Looks like they're going to lose a bounce. Looks like it's going to be a 6-yard loss. That's going to put him back at the 19-yard line. That's not exactly how you want to start the second half.
Helms did a great job coming off the end, just shot the gap, shot right there off the end, able to pick up the handoff and able to make a stop in the back.
Yeah, he's been a menace here in the first half. A couple of tackles behind the line of scrimmage, and you're going to have to figure out something. You're going to have to block him. Not sure how you do it, but you're going to have to figure out a way to block him because he is causing all kinds of distress in that white backfield. Now 2nd down, 16 to go. Line that makes the 35-yard line. This will be, it's like Helms in the backfield, along with Ryland Foster. Snaps a little high. That one, they're going to say it's a pass and incomplete. Walker came up with it and ran it into the end zone, but they're going to say it was a forward pass. Looked like that was off the snap. It looked like it was just going to be a straight handoff, turned into an option play almost. Helms trying to get it to Ryland Foster, incomplete. Now a 3rd down and 16. Not a lot of plays in Kiwanis football for 3rd and 16. You're just going to have to dial up your best one.
Yeah, and once again, go back to the first half. What worked for you? What was great? When they look at the running back, number 50, Ryland Foster, he was the kind of the workhorse that first couple of series. I think they kind of figured that out. The blue teams figured that out. But now the white teams got to figure out what else can we counter with.
Got to block up front.
Yes.
You're only as good as your offensive line, and if you can't block them up front, things aren't going to go very well. You have to slow down this blue pass rush because now they've got their ears pinned back and they're coming at you. 3rd down, 16. Again, the line that makes the 35. 14 and a half minutes to go in the ball game. White possession of the football. They need a big play here. Shift in the backfield. Snaps a little high. Jack Fitzgerald on the carry. He's going to get a couple up across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 22, and that's going to be a 4th down and 13. I think White's going to have to punt here. They do. So now Blue will get the football. They'll have pretty good field position and in control of the game, up 16-6. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. 72nd Annual Kiwanis Kids Day, live from Springdale. Blues got the football at the 43-yard line. 1st down, 10. 13 minutes to go here in the ball game. They're in control, up 16-6. He's Brad Spurlock, the new voice of the Harbor Wildcats, wearing his, what do you got there, the navy blue? Yeah, a little navy blue there. Yeah.
Black or blue. That's usually the way I wind up a lot of times after I mispronounce names, black or blue.
So Blues got the football here. 1st down and 10. This is, what we used to call the old put-away drive. You get a score here, you can pretty much write your ticket to the championship game tomorrow night. Championship Saturday. Start at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. It's always a fun night. You get to do it right here at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. This is 1st down and 10 across the 45. And to get across the 50, he's got room. Going to be dragged down just shy of the 30-yard line. That little end around, they've had a lot of success with that in the first half. It was KJ Nicholas on the carry, and now Blues got it rolling on offense.
And great blocking up front. When you start spreading the things out, as long as you get a hat on a hat, spread things out, the running back can find, or this at this split end can find the hole, able to hit that hole and expose it and go for a big yard.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They're going to mark him down at the 31-yard line. Clock running, 11:45 to go in the ball game. Cone Walker's the deep back. Jackson Helms, the quarterback. He's in the pistol formation. 2 tight end set. Taking on a little wing back reverse inside. Across the 30. Nice little shake to the outside, 25-yard line. Another one. Give him that dead leg, and looks like he's going to get the 1st down. It's going to be Shane Greenwood on the carry.
That was a great play by Greenwood. He got the outside cornerback to kind of commit a little bit, stopped him, got back on the outside. Another 1st down run for the blue team.
I hear my coaches saying, don't be in a rush.
That's right.
Don't be in a rush. Be patient. Yeah, be patient. They're going to mark him down at the 20-yard line. That's a 1st down on the 11-yard pickup. So we crossed the 11-minute mark. Blues got the football. They're in control, 16-6. This White defense, which has been so good in the first half, now being asked to come up big again. Same play. Here's that White defense. They are tough. It's going to be a couple yards picked up by Ben Carter. Give him about a yard, 2.5 on that one, but White defense sort of stiffening a little bit inside the red zone.
They spread that one out a little bit more. They were able to contain, had a few more players on the outside, made him turn back inside, able to gain tackle. That's what you like to see out of a defense. Get everybody rushing to the ball.
Yeah, really good defense there by the White team. And now they're going to have to do it again. 2nd down and 8. Jackson Helms coming in from the sidelines. Number 2, DeCardo Smith has checked in. Now Wishon's coming in. Looks like a fire drill. Guys going in and out. .45 to go here in the ball game. On the line, a trip to the championship game tomorrow night. Jackson Helms in the pistol. They're going to throw it. Going to try that little hook and ladder again. Ball's on the ground. Picked up there on the far side nicely. Smart play there. Who that was. See him kind of raise his hands like that wasn't supposed to go to me. But nonetheless, it's going to be about a half a yard pickup. It's going to bring up 3rd down. They tried that little hook and lateral again.
It was a good read that time by the defensive coming through, able to hold him up in the backfield. I don't know if he got his hand in there to strip the ball out. Fortunately, the blue team was able to pick it back up and get a little bit out of something.
So 3rd down and 7 upcoming. 8:55 to go here in the ball game. This is going to be, I'm sure you're in 2-down territory here if you're blue. 4 wide receiver set. Jackson Helms in the pistol. He's going to run straight ahead. And he's going to be about a yard past the sticks. That's going to be a 1st down blue. Good strong run there by Jackson Helms. It's going to give the blue team a 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And what you like to see, offensive line once again gets a great push. Quarterback there at Helms, he was able to keep going, kept the legs turning, the legs turning. Able to, when it's not brought down by the first group of tacklers, had to wait for the whole defense to show up at that.
Knew where the sticks were, get the 1st down, and now 1st and goal upcoming for the blue team. They lead by 10. White defense has been so good tonight, turning them away time and time again. Now being asked for one more stop. Helms in the shotgun alongside Walker. They're going to give it to him. This is Walker with room, 5-yard line, cuts back into the end zone. Touchdown, blue. Cohen Walker with the touchdown, his second touchdown on the ground tonight, and that's going to give the blue team a 22-6 lead pending the extra point. We take a look at it right here. Good vision there, a la Barry Sanders. Cuts it right back and into the end zone.
Absolutely great
These
vision.
kids know who Barry Sanders is.
Many moons ago.
Many moons ago.
But great vision, as you're saying there, Zach. Great vision, opened up, went one way to the left, cut back, found the hole, able to score.
Simple
great
zone
vision.
play. You use their aggressiveness against them, let them create the seams, and you just cut it back, and it was wide open. Broke one tackle, and he was on his way to the end zone. And now, 2-point conversion here would make it 24-6. Really put the white team in a spot here as we cross the 7-minute mark. This is number 98. That's Levi Lockwood. Tried the quarterback sneak, couldn't get in. And our score will stay at 22-6 with 6:40 to go. And now the white team's going to get the football back. Now White's going to play again. They'll play the nightcap tonight. 3 teams in the 5th and 6th grade division this year, so they'll play later tonight. So they're going to have to regroup, get themselves ready. We've got 4 games tonight. This is the first of 4. And you can see the excitement on the blue team as they run out onto the field for their defensive possession.
You know that was a lineman's dream.
Oh, absolutely.
To take the ball and run it in. Even if it was for a 2-point conversion, his eyes lit up. Got stopped in the backfield. That's one thing about fellows that are a little bit bigger. not fleet of foot. Able to catch him in the backfield back there.
So White's going to have it. 1st and 10, ball at the 25-yard line. And this is just, now you're working on stuff, trying to get things lined out here. You know, they had the second play of the ball game. Ryland Foster goes 70 yards for a touchdown, and you're thinking, okay, we're going to have ourselves a shootout here. That blue defense has just really clamped down since that moment.
And the one thing with the clock continuing to run, it's hard when you got to get everybody lined up. It takes more time off, longer to get your plays developed.
Hyde Graham's checked in at the quarterback spot. 4 wide receiver set, pistol formation. Graham on a little quarterback reverse. Nice. Can't get back to the line of scrimmage. Good defense there by the blue team. First man on the spot was Ben Carter. Going to bring up 2nd down.
And you'll notice once again, those ends are crashing down pretty good. So it was a great pivot to get them out to kind of slow down that defense a little bit. But great reaction to the defense to the ball.
Looks like we've got a little bit of an issue with the down markers. It is 2nd down and 12. Sticks are showing 3rd down, but we'll get that corrected. 4:44 to go in the ball game.
As they're lining up, did you watch the game last night? They had the electronic first down marker.
I went home and I went to bed. I did not see anything last night. Yeah. This is going to be 2nd down and 12. Hyde Graham's still the quarterback. Try a little jet sweep here. No, they're going to reverse it. There's Giovanni Weisen trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Going to lose about a half a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Way to stretch it out again. A couple guys started following the ball. Way to watch which way the runner was going. Able to stretch it out, get him contained over there by the sideline.
They're really well done there by the blue defense. 4 minutes to go in the ball game, and we are closing in on the end of this one.
We've saw some bag of tricks. Do we see some bag of tricks here for 3rd down?
I don't know how deep. You only had a couple of weeks to get ready for this.
Exactly.
So I don't know how far you can go, but if you got it, now's the time to use it. 3rd down, 12. And we got flags down. We'll see who jumped first. Rams tracked down in the backfield. I don't think that play's going to stand.
I don't know if it's an emphasis to let them continue to play when the whistle's blown, or they've even got whistles. I'm not even sure they have whistles, but
they're gonna say it's 4th down. They're gonna let the play stand. Say it was against on the offense. So now 4th down, and let's see here. The line to make is the 35, so 4th and 17, and this is kind of the ball game here for the white team.
I think they showed punt. They're going to punt the ball.
Yep, they are going to punt, so blue will get the football.
And when you guys, you and guys talked about coaching, did you have some plays where you just say, hey, we're going to have some fun, or is it more like, let's get some fundamentals down there?
We, we never had anything, where I grew up like this, where it was, a very condensed season. You started practice in early August. You played September and October. You play 8-9 games. It was a lot more. Their playbook's a lot more complicated than what we had. I promise you that. They're teaching them the concepts of why we're doing things and trying to throw the ball. We barely threw the ball, I think, until I got into 6th and 7th grade.
You're talking 4 wide now.
Yeah, we played 2 tight ends, 3 running backs, the power I and the T.
That's right.
So 1st down and 10, ball's at the 47-yard line for the blue team. 1:45 to go in the ball game. Blue gonna move into the championship game tomorrow night. They look like a formidable challenger. Here's a little backwards pass to Walker across the 50 and run out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Close to 1st down yardage. Looks like they're going to give it to him. Okay, so they'll give him the 1st down. Thought he might have been a half yard short, but they're going to give him the 1st down at the 43. And the clock continues to run here with 1:20 to go. Excuse me. Been fighting that nasty summer cold that's going around.
Joseph McTee on the tackle. Pushed him out of bounds.
There he is. First and 10, ball at the 43-yard line. Under a minute to go here in the ballgame. That's Nichols on the jet sweep with room across the 40. Spin move, still going. He's going to be dragged down close to first down yardage. I think they're going to give it to him. They are. 45 seconds to go. Blue can now take a knee and run out the clock here if they want to. But, it is Kiwanis Kids Day. Why would you want to take a knee? See if you can get one more on the board, get a nice little highlight for mom and dad.
Great cutback once again on Nichols. Started one way, cut back the other. High fives coming on the sidelines now.
Yep, they know. They're going to be moving on to tomorrow night for the championship game. This is going to be first and 10, ball at the 33-yard line. 12 seconds to go in the ball game. Helms to throw. Throw it deep. Ball's caught at the 13 by Wishawn, and he's going to be run out of bounds. We got a flag down. Looks like we may get offensive pass interference, and that should be how the ball game ends. It is. So, first game of the night, 5th and 6th grade. Blues going to win this one 22-6, and we're going to be right back. We've got more of the 72nd Kiwanis Kids Day football.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Jared Park. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Hi, my name is Brett Hobbs. I'm the head football coach at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for the students to compete in. I'm Donald Tucker, Executive Director of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Hi, this is Zach Arns, the voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Are you looking for a new career? Would you like to become a professional truck driver? The CDL Training School in Tawnytown,